Tonight on the ultimate European road trip.
30 strangers from around the world arrive in London to board the Love Bus.
I was a little bit nervous getting on the bus, thinking that maybe we wouldn't all get along that well.
I thought I'd met every type of person until RC climbed on board my bus.
I'm the craziest man in the world.
With any luck, we'll be in Paris by sunset.
We're not even going to get the tip of the iceberg, and we're going to learn so much and see so many things.
Then sparks fly at the Moulin Rouge.
It was just interesting meeting someone from somewhere else and having so much in common.
And later, I took everyone to one of the hottest spots in Paris.
I'm worrying about our tour manager.
This is the story of 30 outrageous strangers from around the world who were willing to put their lives on hold to conquer Europe's hottest cities. Could this massive culture clash survive on a bus for 30 days? Not on your life. Add to the mix an Australian tour guide named Bushy, a camera crew, and a sober driver. And what we captured was love.
She told me she loved me.
Hate.
I'm asking you to apologize to me right now.
Desire.
We're having a shower, the three of us.
And disaster.
One more complaint comes back about this tour, then you're off.
I'm not coming home, Mum. I'm worrying about our tour manager. Bushy!
So climb aboard as we take you for a spin on the ultimate European road trip.
Want to go for a ride?
On tonight's episode, we travel from London to Paris.
Well, good morning. Here you go again.
Hi, I'm Bushy, and I'm from Australia. And for as long as I can remember, I've lived in hotel rooms. What you see here is everything I own. I know it's not much, but I wouldn't have it any other way, because I've got the greatest job in the world. You see, I'm a tour manager here in Europe, and some say I'm the best. Growing up, I loved reading about kings and castles, and I had to know what it was all about.
So I come over here and start learning all this stuff, and I just was completely disgusted in how little I knew. And I thought I have to find out about this stuff, I have to know what's going on, I have to know what's shaped this world.
And the only real way I could do this was to become a tour manager. It pays next to nothing, but I get the chance to meet thousands of people and visit incredible places.
I'm a nomad. I'm a travelling hillbilly with no destination, and I'm just on a journey, and it's been a fantastic journey. In this job alone, I've started off, I've had 3 quite serious girlfriends, and I've lost them all to the job.
But that's okay. Each week I meet a new group of people, and it's always interesting to see who's going to climb on board my bus. The night before every tour, everybody gets to meet each other in the basement of an old London hotel. Most of my travellers have never been outside their own country, but for 18-year-old Steve, he's barely been outside his own house.
When I stepped off the plane, I had no idea where to go. I got on the wrong line for the passport, and I was confused.
Hi, my name's Steve. I'm from the United States.
I just graduated high school. In the fall, I'm going to be going to Shippensburg University. I wanted to go to Europe because I'm pretty much been stuck in Shippensburg. I want to get out and see new things, meet new people. This is like the first time I've been on my own. I have a good relationship with my mother. When I was younger, she didn't let me do things. I wasn't even allowed to step outside our house. She knew it would be a good experience, so she let me go.
We finally got everyone together for my pre-departure meeting. Usually, they can't wait to leave. But you know, some really aren't so sure what they've gotten themselves into. When I first saw Kristen sitting downstairs, she looked a little bit nervous.
My name is Kristen and I'm from Newcastle, Australia. And when I first walked in, I saw everyone looked around and I wanted to pack my bags and go home. Where I come from in Newcastle, it's the type of place where you walk out your front door and you see someone you know. And I walked in and didn't have a clue who anyone was, so it just freaked me out.
Hello? Can I get your attention, please? Wow.
Hello.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, my name is Brendan, okay, and this is going to be your driver, Jason. You've probably heard along the way that we do have some nicknames. It's not Fuzzy, as somebody's already said to me, okay? It's actually Bushy. You can call me Bushy if you wish to. You'll find out later. And you can call this gentleman here, you can call him Mammal.
You know, at first, I thought he was really cute. I actually thought he was on our tour. At the beginning, we went in the basement. Then I realized he was a tour manager, and I still think he's cute. That didn't change things.
On every tour, there's always one who's the mystery. Carla was that mysterious one.
My name is Carla. I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa. I now live in Dallas, Texas, United States of America. I did my whole high school in Dallas, and then I went off to play college tennis at Illinois. My dad didn't see a very good future for South Africa, and so I realized that my brothers and I would probably get better opportunity if we moved to the States. I knew when I graduated I wanted to travel. So I wouldn't just be seeing London, I'd be seeing the whole of Europe with a lot of people my age and having a good time. I just needed some time to sow my royal oats.
So some of you really don't know what to encounter and what to expect and what's in front of us, do you? Which is great because you've got a little bit of atmosphere and a little bit of excitement inside you.
Mike looked confident, sitting at the back of the room.
My name's Mike. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm currently a fourth year economics student at York University. Toronto, honestly, is party capital of Canada. It gets pretty freaking cold though. I come from an Italian background, so I wouldn't mind seeing Florence, Rome, and Venice. We're gonna rock Europe.
Tomorrow morning when we leave and we drive down to Dover to catch the ferry, basically I just talk the whole way without stopping.
But it's important for me to be a little bit harsh. I have to be the authoritative figure right from the start. Otherwise, I won't have control and I'll lose them on the very first day.
Tomorrow, you're just going to think that I suck, basically, because I'm going to be the big bad guy that's going to lay down all the rules and regulations and laws that we need to follow on this tour, okay? So love me or hate me tomorrow morning, and tomorrow night you'll hate me, guaranteed, okay? But I've got 27 days to win back your lovely likeliness, and hopefully I'll come across as a nice guy after maybe 3 days, who knows, okay? But tomorrow I'm not going to be liked very much by any of you, and that's just how it is.
When I first saw Amy, she had a big, bright, innocent smile. That told me she was ready for anything.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm from Brisbane, Australia. I'm 23. No, I'm really 19. I live on acreage and I've got a lake and I've got chickens and ducks and a vegetable patch. I want to learn about everything. I want to see the world.
She'll get her chance, because tomorrow morning we leave for gorgeous Paris. Coming up next.
So I was a little bit nervous getting on the bus, thinking that maybe we wouldn't all get along that well.
I thought I'd met every type of person until RC climbed on board my bus.
Hi, I'm RC from India. I'm the craziest man in the world. Let's have a lot of party and a lot of fun.
You're watching the ultimate European road trip.
Want to go for a ride?
Today is a huge day for everyone. We're about to spend a month on the road, conquering 13 countries. Not only that, but my travellers have come from all parts of the world, which should make things very interesting.
This is Jason from Los Angeles, and I just got in off a 10-hour flight from the US. Sat next to the fattest person on the entire plane.
I just turned 30 not too long ago. This is kind of my last hurrah.
What happens in Europe stays in Europe. So I don't know what that means, but I guess I'll find out.
Here's the plan. We're going to get everyone on board and make our way across the English Channel into France. With any luck, we'll be in Paris by sunset. This trip is going to be epic. After Paris, we're heading south to the beach playgrounds of Barcelona and Nice. Then we'll make our way past Pisa and party Italian style. It's a quick island break in Greece before cruising to romantic Venice. Next, it's through the Alps to our final destination of Amsterdam. We're going to push it to the limit, but I think we'll survive. The first day is always crazy. Nobody knows each other, and the group dynamic can be a little strange at first.
When I first got on the bus, I noticed that there was already groups forming, a lot of the Australians were together or the Americans. So I was a little bit nervous getting on the bus, thinking that maybe we wouldn't all kind of, get along that well.
My name is Lori and I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm 23 and I'm a Master of Arts student. I think everybody just likes Canadians. Everybody thinks we're friendly. Everybody likes us because we drink a lot. We have fun. I don't know, I like being Canadian because you always get a positive reaction from people. We're the friendly country.
The very first day that I meet a group of people, I'll always explain to them that you're going to learn more about each person on this bus than the people that you're going to meet for the rest of the tour, because you're living in each other's back pockets for starters. You spend an awful lot of time on the bus, you spend an awful lot of time close to each other.
In the beginning, everyone was, some people were really quiet and a bit camera shy, and other people were loud and obnoxious and trying to get on the camera.
When I first met RC, he's one of a kind. I have never met anyone like him, and I think I understood half of what he said.
I cannot believe. Hi, I'm RC from India. A very small town from India in Rajasthan. It's very simple, very nice life. I'm 28, working for IBM. I'm the craziest man in the world. I'm thinking that let's have a lot of party and a lot of fun.
The most fascinating person would have to be RC. He just says what's on his mind, even if it makes no sense at all.
Okay, Gary wants to say, I'm a sexy bitch. Yes, Gary, you are a sexy bitch. Say it. Show him.
First impression of Gary, he was a bit nerdy, to be honest.
Hey, I'm Gary. I'm from New Jersey. I do a lot of hanging out with friends, watching TV, read, listen to music, play guitar. I'm a wise ass, but I'm laid back, easygoing, indecisive at times.
Some people can get along with other people really quickly. Usually it takes me a while to warm up to people, or vice versa. Maybe it takes them a while to warm up to me. I'm not exactly sure.
A few things first, though, that what we need to understand is that on this tour, what we're going to do, we're going to cover like 12 different countries. But more than just that, we've got, say, 10 different nationalities on this coach. Revel in our differences, okay, and understand that we are going to be different, and we have to appreciate each other's differences.
Yael's from South Africa, and I knew her country's racial troubles would help her appreciate the differences.
My name's Yael. I'm from South Africa, Johannesburg. I'm 23 years old, and I was in the advertising communications industry. South Africa is a beautiful country. I think it's one of the best places to be. A lot of people create a lot of sensationalist rubbish about it. In terms of crime and danger, it's no worse off than any other place. I love the animals, going on safaris. I left all that behind. The main reason why I wanted to go to Europe was because my grandfather passed away in April. And one of our last conversations, his actual dying conversation to me, I asked him what his favorite place was in the world. And he told me Europe and London because of the culture, the people, and because people really know how to put a rose between their teeth and shout Olé. But I'm 23, I'm young, and I must go experience the world, and that's why I'm here.
With so many nationalities on board, there is bound to be cultural misconceptions.
I don't really have a problem with the Western culture at all, so I can easily mix in any culture.
There is a lot of stereotypes about Australians. I've been the one making up all the lies, telling people they ride a kangaroo to school and work and things like that, and carry all my bags in a little pouch.
It's one thing to learn about our cultural differences on the bus, but I have to warn them about the stranger ones in Europe.
And when you go to the toilet in Europe, what you'll find, you'll be quite shocked actually, that you have to pay to pee.
In Europe, I like to say things aren't wrong. They're just a little bit different. And the hotels in Europe are very different.
You've got a toilet and you've got a shower over top of your toilet. Okay, you sit on the toilet, you have a shower, you can turn the television on, you can make your bed, you can brush your teeth, and you can talk to the person laying in the bed next to you, all from the one spot. Okay? You have to be very careful to make sure that when you shower, the water doesn't soak your bed, because you have to sleep in it again the next night.
We made it to our ferry at the White Cliffs of Dover. It's time to hit the cash machine and load up on all that duty-free alcohol. As we cross the English Channel, I can see it in their faces. They're leaving the world as they know it behind, and they have no idea what to expect. We're in this together, and it's my job to get them home in one piece. Coming up, sparks fly at the Moulin Rouge.
It was just interesting meeting someone from somewhere else and having so much in common.
I'm worried about our tour manager.
You're watching the ultimate European road trip.
Wanna go for a ride?
When we arrived in Dover, we pulled the bus onto the ferry, and it can be a little confusing, but I made it very clear that we all need to be back on the bus on time, because if not, we're going to leave without you, and you'll have to make your own way to Paris.
Wherever you're proceeding on holiday, have a good holiday, and we look forward to seeing you on the way back. Thank you.
I've done this trip plenty of times, and I've never had a problem getting people back on the bus. Gary seems hopeless.
They've left you.
Yes. No. Did we just join your group?
We're going to London.
We're going home.
So you're going back the other way?
Yeah.
But look at me, you guys. What's going on? We drove around for half an hour looking for Gary. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable.
Did you really get on the wrong bus?
No, we were on any bus. We were on no bus.
Okay, so welcome to France. We are now in the country of France. And not just France, but I think I should welcome you, of course, to the continent of Europe. So welcome, bienvenue. Oui, oui? Does anybody here speak French?
No, it's a twisted English. I don't speak twisted English. French is nothing but you have to twist your tongue like 15 times. I just cannot believe that.
You may not need to speak French, but on my bus, you must speak the language of love.
On my particular bus, that's always a love bus. I always have a love bus because the word love it's a cool word, man. You can make it work for anybody. It's fantastic.
We're going to share the love, we're going to feel the love, and we're going to spread the love all throughout Europe and to every single person that we shall encounter. And I saw this belt down here, and I just thought I have to have it, okay, for the love bus. And it's a big belt that says love all over it, okay? So I thought in honour of the love bus, I bought it. It's a ladies' belt, but it doesn't matter. Everyone's got a bit of lady in them, okay? And I'm going to wear the love belt every single day on this tour just to spread the love, okay? So welcome to the love bus, everybody. It's all about the love.
It doesn't matter where they're from. There's always romance on the road.
Everyone, I think, that embarks on a tour of this nature does, have a little hope inside them saying, oh, I wonder who's going to be on the tour. And the first day was quite funny because everyone was checking everyone out. The guys and the girls are like looking at each other.
Sasha's a gorgeous girl, and I'm sure she'll break some hearts.
My name's Sasha and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I'm 22 and I work for a multimedia and website design company doing PR. Yes, I have left my boyfriend Andrew behind. I've been quite naughty and I have not emailed anyone, and I'm even thinking about not going home. I don't know why, but for some reason I just can chat easily with guys and girls.
A lot of pretty girls, I'm still bachelor, so still available.
Jason, in my eyes, is too cool for school. He's very sly looking. He looks like he's out there just to pick up every girl on tour. And you know what? Good luck to him.
I think the most attractive woman on the trip is probably Kristen, or possibly Yael. There are many others that are attractive and will get some serious attention.
We're on the bus day one, right? I needed an excuse to talk to her because I saw her and I said she's hot.
The last thing I thought would be to be with someone. There was someone that I was seeing before I left home. Things weren't too serious and we just sort of said that whatever happens, happens.
And so it begins. But we've got more important things at the moment because we've just arrived in Paris.
One thing that we all have in common, okay, is that we all decided to come on this tour and spend 28 days together on a bus and go and see Europe and have a fantastic time.
I can't think of a better way to start off the trip than to have a toast under the Eiffel Tower.
I'll get it higher than the tower, you ready?
Come on, guys.
Yeah, baby. Santé to everybody, because that's what we say here in France. We say santé. Santé.
This happens on every tour. They change their whole personality and characters. And some of them are quite reserved to start with. But by the end of the tour, they have this whole new exuberant side to them, which is great because they realise they can do anything they want to do.
Once I got into Paris, I got so connected to the city that I couldn't believe it.
Feel the love, fellas. You're in Paris, under the Eiffel Tower. Where else is there more love?
I didn't picture it like that. It's beautiful.
No, I didn't. The Eiffel Tower is the one monument in the world that actually lives up to all the hype. You can talk about other things, but when you go there, it's never as good. But the Eiffel Tower is absolutely gorgeous.
To the Eiffel Tower.
When you travel, you learn a lot about yourself, and you also learn about other people. And we're not even going to get the tip of the iceberg, and we're going to learn so much and see so many things.
Paris by day is beautiful, but by night it becomes something extra special. Mamla and myself have put together a little tour. We really try and bring Paris to life because it is one of the most beautiful cities in all of Europe. This is the scariest part of the tour. The traffic circle around the Arc de Triomphe has an accident every 7 minutes. Thank God we have Mamla. And after a long day, everyone is looking to let off a little steam. The Moulin Rouge is pure Paris. Great food, plenty of wine and topless women. In France, The upper torso of the female body is considered to be a piece of artwork. They do come out topless and show their naked bodies on stage.
I'm going to see some topless women. I haven't seen them on a stage, but I've seen them before at a party, so I've seen some things like that.
The mood was absolutely perfect. Anything can happen now. I saw Mike and Kristen deep in conversation during dinner.
What do you talk about when you just meet someone? What you do, where you come from?
Paris is the city of love. And if Mike plays his cards right, he just might have a chance.
It was just interesting meeting someone from somewhere else and having so much in common.
Look at that!
I know.
Well, the food wasn't bad, eh?
That was good.
Yeah.
He made me laugh. That was the most interesting thing. And an accent, always go for that.
The way she pronounced her words, I don't know, it drove me crazy. And the fact that she's beautiful helps too.
While Mike and Kristen were breaking the ice, it was time to heat up the night. I took everyone to one of the hottest spots in Paris. This is our first night together, and it's always interesting to find out what happened after a few drinks. The drinking age is 21 in the US, so for 18-year-old Steve, this was a chance to try his first beer.
Come on!
While most of the group was dancing with each other, Jason was more interested in the locals.
They're both extremely attractive. So we got that going. That's a good start. I think that's all we got.
I see, you have to be kidding. Really? An orange sleeveless sweater? There was no chance he was getting in.
I cannot believe.
Mike and Kristen made a dash for the cabs so that they could talk in private.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Mike. See you well, man.
Yes, we'll see you tomorrow morning on the bus.
All right,
She has this thing, she kind of puts up like this force field at first. I can tell she didn't want to get too close. She's really shy.
Good night.
Good night.
I wasn't ready to go anywhere, but back to the bar. I'm on call 24 hours a day, but at night, I love to let loose. In order for me to be respected as a tour manager, I've created an alter ego I call Bazza. He allows me to do anything I want, without consequences. He's an absolute maniac. Sometimes things fall out that shouldn't fall out. He even has a few fetishes, you might say. In every city, I always have a friend that loves to come out and party. Tonight was no exception.
I'm worried about our tour manager. Bushy, I want to know about you two. Like, very good friends. Yeah, well, when you take friends, is it friends? I just want to know how far does it go?
Don't worry, Amy. You'll find out. On the next Ultimate European Road Trip, it's time to kiss Paris goodbye and head out on the road to Barcelona, the city of siesta, sun and sangria. We'll get the chance to check out the sights before we head out for our all-night Spanish fiesta.
I'm not saying that it's love yet. I don't want to say that. Well, I don't know.
I'm just going to say you have a good night as well.
It's 4 a.m. There's lots of gossip from tonight. There were some naughty, naughty people.
And later this season,
I feel like we're on this fantasy tour, and I have no idea what's going on in the rest of the world.
A couple of people already asked me on the tour if I'm gay or if I'm bisexual. I'm not out of the closet yet, but the door's halfway open.
While he tries to be the fun-loving guy that he really is, in the end, he's responsible for a lot of things, and if people don't respect that, he has to get nasty. I think he probably should have left some people behind on day 3.